Hello, my name's Hellena Taylor and I am the voice of Bayonetta, and I would like to explain to you why I didn't voice Bayonetta 3. The Bayonetta franchise made an approximated $450 million. That's not including merchandise. As an actor, I trained for a total of 7.5 years. 3 years at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, LAMDA, with voice coach Barbara Barkery, and 4.5 years with the legendary Larry Moss in Los Angeles. And what did they think this was worth? What did they offer to pay me? The final offer to do the whole game as a buyout, a flat rate, was $4,000 US. This is an insult to me, the amount of time that I took to work on my talent and everything that I have given to this game and to the fans. I am asking the fans to boycott this game and instead spend the money that you would have spent on this game donating it to charity. I didn't want the world, I didn't ask for too much. I was just asking for a decent, dignified living wage. What they did was legal, but it was immoral. Now, those of you who follow me on Twitter know that I'm more of a lover than a fighter, and sometimes think I'm not very much like Bayonetta at all, but I guess I am a little bit more like Bayonetta than I thought. I understand that boycotting this game is a personal choice, and there are those that won't, and that's fine. But if you're someone who cares about people, who cares about the world around you, who cares about who gets hurt with these financial decisions, then I urge you to boycott this game. I decided to do it to stand up in solidarity with people all over the world who do not get paid properly for their talents. Fat cats cream off the top and leave us the rotten crumbs. You know, in England right now, there are nurses going to food banks to feed their children. This is not right. This is not acceptable. It impacts mental health. Because of it, I suffered from depression and anxiety. I worried that I was going to be on the streets. That terrified me so much that once I was suicidal. I am not afraid of the non-disclosure agreement. I can't even afford to run a car. What are they going to do? Take my clothes? Good luck to them. Bayonetta always stands up for those with less power and stands up for what is right. And in doing this, you stand with her. For those of you who are interested, I'd like to go into a little more detail about the back and forth. The first thing was I was required to audition again, because sometimes voices change with time. So I auditioned for the role and obviously passed with flying colours. They then sent me an insulting offer. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to write to Hideki Kamiya. I'm going to write to him and ask him for what I'm worth. So I got a friend who has been in business in Japan to write in Japanese to him. I know he read it because I got a reply. I got a reply saying that he values greatly my contribution to the game and that the fans really want me to voice it over, and the memory of first meeting me as Bayonetta is a memory I hold dear. So I thought, great, thank God. That was when they offered me $4,000 US. Do you know, Platinum had the cheek to say that I was busy, that they couldn't make it work with Miss Taylor's schedule. Well, I had nothing but time. They now have a new girl voicing her over. And I love actors. I wish her all the joy in the world. I wish her all the jobs, but she has no right to say she is the voice of Bayonetta. I created that voice. She has no right to sign merchandise as Bayonetta, any more than I have the right to sign as Eva Green, even though I was her parrot on the video game The Golden Compass. That portrayal is hers and hers alone. They'll probably try and do a spin-off with Jan. Don't buy that either. So, to Kamiya, the presidents of Nintendo, and all other fat cats around the world, I would like to quote to you from the greatest moral teacher who ever lived, Jesus Christ, from his parable of Lazarus and the rich man. Lazarus was a poor beggar with sores all over his body, and he lived outside the house of a rich man who banqueted and feasted every day and wore purple. Lazarus even hoped for even a scrap off the rich man's table, which he never gave Lazarus. Only the dogs pitied him and licked his sores. Lazarus died, and the angels took him straight up to heaven, to the bosom of Abraham. Meanwhile, the rich man went to hell and suffered torment, and in his torment he cried out to Abraham, "Abraham, please save me, take me up to heaven." To which Abraham said, "You had your joy in life. Now this is set for eternity." So he said, "Please tell my brothers who are living like I was, send them a messenger so they can repent." To which Abraham said, "We've sent you Moses and the prophets." "Oh, but if you send Lazarus, if a man comes back from the dead, they will listen to him." To which Abraham replied, "If you did not listen to Moses and the prophets, it's unlikely that you'll listen to a man who is risen from the dead." I would like to thank you, the fans who have followed me on Twitter, commented kindly and liked my work. Bless you. I wish you all the joy and luck in the world.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, she did. Okay.
Yes, you.
Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Hi. This is a video slash podcast, right?
I thought it was.
Honestly,
It's whatever.
It's a
this
podcast.
is our Charismatic Idiots Alliance podcast, aka the
Allegiance.
CIA.
Allegiance.
Anyways,
It's
potato,
allegiance.
potato, right?
It's
Bro.
allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America,
America,
and
To the republic
which stands
which stands
one nation, under God, indivisible.
liberty and justice for all.
Injustice
Under
for
God.
all.
That's so funny.
Under God.
That's so funny.
Oh man.
Dude, all you have to do is say I pledge allegiance to anybody in the room would say the full
Under God?
what?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of Jamaica. That's all I.
Allegiance to the flag.
Even though Jamaica's terrible.
Even though the queen just died, you know.
Rip the queen. Actually, not rip the queen, but still.
Smoking a pot on the buck.
Bro.
All of us for her family.
You're gonna get coffee today.
Don't
I don't know
cripple
what
in the crepits.
I don't know what you're smoking, but I'm smoking Queen Elizabeth. Ash,
Yes,
how you die at 96? or 86.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
That's
This is just for the Harry Potter fans. This is for the Harry Potter fans.
I know.
Hagrid passed away.
Yeah, he passed away like
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
There was mad people actually saying
Who died?
for him to rest in piss because he supported J.K. Rowling.
That's
Who?
fucked up.
Ew.
Yep.
Eh.
It's
I
just how it works.
Look, it's a good book. It's a good movie series.
Yes.
It's just an ass author. You know?
Yeah, it's a good book. Good.
It's alright. It's alright miniseries. I still think like I grew up my entire childhood not knowing that there were 7 movies.
Actually, I have a question. Is Percy Jackson better than Harry Potter?
Yes.
I haven't read Percy Jackson.
Wait, which?
I haven't seen Harry Potter, but because I want to.
I'm talking about the books.
Just don't.
Percy Jackson is 20 times better than Harry Potter. Y'all can fight on your mother's grave about that. I ain't arguing.
Why would I want to do that?
Starting Harry Potter, I kind of agree, only because of the fact that Harry Potter took me a bit to kind of really get sucked in. While reading Percy Jackson, I was automatically like pulled into it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Percy Jackson really is peak fiction. Rick Riordan was going crazy, man.
Bro, homie, yo,
that nigga
Percy
was right.
Jackson in the novels was gangsta. I'm sorry, movie Percy Jackson ain't got nothing on him.
That bro was writing, and his fucking house caught on fire. I swear to God.
I'm better than Berserk, though.
Definitely not better than Berserk. Hell no.
Movie Percy is soft. He is. He absolutely is.
He's a baby.
It's like I want to use this reference, but I know people are gonna hate me.
What's the
Go ahead.
How people say like Deku from the anime is mad soft compared to like Deku in the manga, at least at this point.
That's far into the manga though.
Right, it is.
Aren't they?
Because
He's still a bitch in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can't compare. What?
Like, I'm sorry.
No,
People that use that argument is just like.
I can't compare exactly, but even now, like, I'm just.
You saying he's still kind of a bitch now? Wow.
No, not in the manga. What I mean is like even the parts that are like catching up, where he's catching up to those moments. Even then, he doesn't even seem to have a backbone compared to how he had it in manga.
Bro, every time I hear that like debate between manga Deku and anime Deku, I'm thinking that manga Deku is like completely fucking different. Like from the beginning to the end, he is totally different.
Not at all.
He's still
but like there's a moment where Deku's just like, I'm with the motherfucking person.
Exactly.
Wait. You gotta remember though. The manga was like made way before the anime was made. Because it wouldn't have an anime if the manga didn't sell well.
No. That's not what we're talking about. Like,
that's what I'm gonna say about that. The original interpretation for Deku was for him to be, right? Was for him to look like that. Him and Kansha's personality is basically reversed.
No. You're thinking of post My Hero. That was the concept for them, but it never went through.
Again? I'm so lost.
I don't know.
What happened is
about how does Percy Jackson stack up against Harry Potter? And then we moved on to Victoria comparing Percy in the movie to Deku.
Yeah.
And now we're just talking about My Hero.
I am gonna pick up on this question for the question is quick question. What god from mythology that you would what god from mythology would you sleep with? Are you talking about?
I don't know god.
What god would I smash? I can tell you what gods I'm not smashing. I'm not smashing Aphrodite's. I'm not smashing Zeus because I know they got some type of fucking disease up in that shit.
They do have a disease, I'm sure.
No, I don't think it was. If you want to talk about gods that fuck 24/7 and we're just straight up
just don't pick any.
No disrespect, I love you, Aphrodite. Can't say the same to Zeus, but like.
I mean, Aphrodite, she's like built.
No. If I had to choose between Aphrodite and Zeus, I would smash Aphrodite because I don't want beef with Hera.
Who the fuck would pick Zeus?
I don't want beef with Hera. She would kill me.
A lot of people because like.
No.
What? Because he's fucking. What is that?
No.
What are you gonna say?
Both stories. There were women who did like kidnap and rape basically, and women who just threw themselves at him. So apparently, a lot of people.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's like a lot of people that was.
That's crazy.
I would smash Hella. Like Hella, like yo.
I'm sorry. We got to a whole other conversation.
Alright, so
like I can tell you all the gods I would smash. Dionysus, all the Egyptian gods.
Neith counts? Oh yeah, I'm smashing her.
You know who I would smash?
Who would you smash? Loki?
No, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Sky Daddy?
Forgive me. That's wrong.
That
Blame.
is.
Sky
That
Daddy?
is.
Wait. Hold on.
There's only one
Ojo.
specific one I say, and the only reason why is specifically because of Lore Olympus, which I know you can't really put into account because Lore Olympus is like a romanticized version of the stories. But Hades, Hermes, maybe Ares.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
You sure about that?
Yes, Aries.
Maybe.
For sure. Yes, Aries. I'm ready to smash Aries.
The reason why I say maybes is because he also deals with Aphrodite, and I know if that's the case, I will
catch
get
an
into
STD.
some-
He had an affair of Aphrodite.
but he still deals with her in the thingy.
No, yeah.
That's why I'm like,
Aphrodite was wedded to
Honestly.
Hephaestus. Also, yeah, I would smash Hephaestus as well.
I feel like Aries is crazy in bed.
Yo, he has mad kids. Of course he is.
I feel like that nigga go wild. Like,
What's the water?
Nigga would probably smash you through the earth.
What's the water god in Greek mythology?
Poseidon?
Poseidon? I'm good. I'm not smashing Poseidon.
Wasn't Poseidon
No,
Poseidon?
These screenshots. That's
It's adorable. He's like a high.
He's like
a
you just don't
high
want to
best friend uncle.
But yeah.
Before we forget about this
You see,
podcast,
I would smash Hera, but I know she wouldn't smash me because she's just respectful like that. She's loyal to that disgusting bitch called. Let me just.
You're jealous, bro.
That was an L.
You jelly, bro. You jelly.
I am jelly because she won't
You
smash no
jelly.
one else but
You're
Zeus.
great, bro. You're great. Get spread it on top.
So okay.
But hello, our charismatic idiots allegiance. We're here today to discuss our topic of the. Let's see, what time is it? The night.
Evening.
Bro.
Night.
Evening.
Morning for you guys, maybe, possibly.
Yeah,
Who
bro.
knows?
Easy, bro.
We are
So,
here
am I
with our.
Yo, Courtney,
lovely
chill.
guests.
Courtney, chill,
am I
bro.
keeping
Yes.
y'all
All of it. We only
Yeah,
do
keep
one
it.
takes.
Are you keeping us
We
what?
only do-
like? Am I
To an
keeping
Overwatch character? None of them.
This is a bonus episode.
Greek
bro. Put it on
gods.
Are you passing a
the
little maker at all?
like y'all sleep with Greek gods?
That's
Am
just
I
gonna be like
keeping
a
that
side
or cutting that?
montage.
Nah, put it in the
That's
Patreon, bro.
gonna
Put
be
it in the
a
Patreon.
This is
You put that-
the early witty banter, okay? This is like the early witty banter. That's stuff I
Yeah,
like.
this is the lighthearted stuff. Let's get into the serious stuff now.
Yeah, this is before we have to go.
This is us
into, like,
before we
the-
like get into like our anger.
Yeah. I'm gonna start hearing gunshots from. I'm gonna start hearing gunshots
I
from
know.
Alicia's.
I know. I'm gonna go into this. I just want to say this real quick. Does anybody know what Quincy Tavern is? Like the TikToker. The one
Yes,
who-
I would smash him.
So
I don't
he
watch that
actually
stuff.
is making his own. He has the actual Quincy Tavern that's going to be
Oh,
popping up in a Renaissance fair. I think in Ohio. I gotta see again. I
Oh,
forgot.
wait.
He's gonna
Maybe
actually
that's
have
what
a
it
pop-up. Actual pop-up where he will be doing D&D. He will be actually serving food and everything. And I was finding out about that, and I'm like, guys, we have to go. I'm sorry, I just have to say that because for those who are like really interested in that, this is an event that we
Wait. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait.
Okay,
Interesting.
I'm done. I'm done.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Platinum Games and Hellena Taylor. Now, who would like to talk about their feelings about it first?
Well, how about we like?
Well,
in-
If you want to start off with Platinum Game and Bayonetta and Helen Taylor, let's first start about the Bayonetta series.
Oh, yes.
You know,
Yes.
we started off with Bayonetta 1, who was voiced by our wonderful Helen Taylor, alongside with Bayonetta 2. Great designs,
And all the Smash
great
games.
story.
Absolutely.
Then we got Bayonetta 3. As designed for our new character, Viola. I know who her mommy and her daddy is. It's theorized that it may be Bayonetta and Luca.
Viola is
Either way, it can't be one of them because she got ass taste in fashion. Horrible taste in fashion.
Please respect Virgil's fashion sense. Thank you very much.
Virgil,
Yeah, bro.
Virgil, you get the fuck out of here.
At least he got
Wrong
taste.
game, nigga. Wrong fucking game, Virgil's
You
in.
talking about Virgil be killing it?
Like
Oh,
he got taste.
Bill Virgil
He got
or
taste. But like,
No, we're talking about Bayo 3 Virgil.
Now,
I know.
Jennifer Hale is a pretty good voice actress. She plays a lot of characters. We know Ash from Overwatch. Felicia
Ash?
from Spider-Man, and many others. Cinderella in Cinderella 3, and etc. and so on and so forth. Yes, she was Cinderella.
Oh,
So yeah, Jennifer Hale
No.
is a talented voice actress, and there is no hate towards her at all.
my hate is not towards her, but more so the company she's working with right now. As many of you guys know already, we're kind of like in like, why isn't our best girl, our OG girl, Helen Taylor, like voiced in Bayonetta? And the excuses that Platinum Games gave us was that, oh, she's busy, she's too busy, yada yada yada. Things change, her voice no longer fits, which was a lie.
Yeah, Platinum lied to us.
she
Foul.
wasn't that busy.
They said, wait. They said that her voice didn't fit.
They gave the excuse that things changed, like her voice.
They
didn't
said
go
like
into,
it was overlapping circumstances, basically making it
I remember-
seem as if, you know, scheduling issues. So people assumed, oh, okay,
I heard
it's
about
scheduling
that.
issues. Only to find out she was available the whole time. She passed the audition on top of that, and then they only offered her 4K.
Nigga, why would there be an addition?
Oh, yes.
audition?
Yeah, she had a real
No,
audition.
okay, so let's just break this down. Every company will always re-audition a person because their vocals can change, the range can change over time. And mind you, it's been like a long time since the last Bayonetta game.
I mean, but
So-
she's not. It's not like she's like super young or super old.
No,
The
no,
voice isn't
but
gonna change
No,
that.
that's not it though. But
It's not that.
circumstances
It's literally
can
the-
change the way your voice sounds. If you have not been taking care of like your vocals, your voice will change over time. Mine has changed over time for sure. But
It has?
in this case,
Mine still sound like a bitch. So
Same.
in this
You sound a little
case,
bit more masculine.
she
it's like in a lot
she
of.
did the audition again, and then she passed with flying colors, of course, and she still sounds the same. And when she got the contract, her payment was not respectful.
And mind you,
I'll
that
put
was
it.
US dollars. That's not even converted to the British pound. Because when you convert it to the British pound, that's even less than that.
Yeah.
Mhm. And you also have to remember, the 4K wasn't the original amount she was offered.
It wasn't
That was the amount she was offered, final, after she sent the letter to Hideki.
Yeah, so it was less originally.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jesus.
So yeah, everyone's thoughts? How do you guys feel about this? And how do you guys feel about her saying they should boycott the game? And real quick before I say that, I want to point out a tweet Jodo Johnny said. He said, PSA, keep in mind it's not Platinum Games' fault for Hellena Taylor being offered so little pay to voice Bayonetta. They do not fund their own games. Matter of fact, they make lesser profits as well. Nintendo and Sega funded this one. They can only offer what Nintendo and Sega approve. Boycotting Bayonetta 3 will also accomplish nothing other than ruining Platinum Games, who are also paid mere pennies from the profits. All of the talent involved, including the other voice actors, and ending Bayonetta franchise. You want to hurt the responsible, Nintendo and Sega. Don't buy Sonic, Mario, Zelda, etc. Also give Helena money in a GoFundMe if you can. Now, how do you feel about that, and what are your own thoughts?
My thing was, I'm glad they posted that because a lot of people aren't aware of how like games actually work when it comes to like funding. like, sure, you can have like Platinum Games who's like typically behind, like they're in the forefront of it, but they're being funded to actually put the game out. So when you see like Nintendo and Sega in like the credits, the reason they're in the credits is because they're paying for everything. But the voice actors get paid, production, all that's being paid by them, majority-wise anyways. And so when I think personally it was irresponsible for her to say, yeah, boycott the whole game, because it not only affects Platinum Game, who weren't really the main issue in this. Sure, they had a part, but they probably didn't even have a say.
My issue with them is that they lied.
No, yeah, they lied. That was, but then again,
That might have been Nintendo telling them to say that.
Which is
they
also
had
fucked up.
a lot of a lot of gaming companies will push through the truth in order to not upset the fan base. Because if we had known, like, oh, she's not on it because we're not paying her this, that, and that, in the third, y'all would have bet and got on Platinum Games' ass without looking at the actual sources. No one would have dug deeper and be like, oh no, it's Nintendo and Sega's fault that she's getting paid this. They would be like, oh no, it's Platinum Games' fault 24, like, completely.
I do blame Nintendo and Sega. That is some bullshit. Honestly, this is a big issue entirely for voice actors. They, time and time again, they complain about their pay because voices make the characters come to life. Like, yes, the character is developed, made, but they're the ones who give it, bring it to us, make us relate to them. It's the voice of the person. So, they should have a decent wage. Like, people gotta live. We're going through shit right now in the world, so it's not like taxes are easy. Taxes are even higher shit. So, people gotta be aware of that.
I think it's bad about that. The tax on that, like how much they're getting paid, was hell.
Yeah, but also my problem with everything was she only came out recently. I would have preferred that. Maybe she had her own reasons, but I would have preferred that she had came out as soon as it dropped, like, oh, hey guys, I'm not the voice of this for circumstances.
No, she did say that before, but she said before, she was like, I can't, they said, like, a fan was like, is that you? She said, you may have to, like, imagine someone else as me. And then they were like, why is that? And she was like, I can't talk about it due to a non-disclosure agreement. So I guess she, over time, just realized, look, I have nothing. There's nothing they can take from me, so I might as well say it.
Right. My thing was, she should have never waited till she had nothing. Yeah. In my opinion, never let one project control how your whole life is gonna lead. I don't know.
That she should have acted in multiple other games instead of just Bayonetta?
She should have taken up other projects because she said herself she has nothing but time.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. I was thinking that maybe they're just like kind of fucking her over right now because Bayonetta is the only thing she's like known for. Like, even if you look up like her other works, like what else? She worked on all the Bayonetta games. And I think there was one other project she did.
Alchemist, I think, for what it was saying on her IMDb.
Was it Full Metal or was it Triumph?
Let me pull it up.
Full Metal. At least that's what I see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like those are her only two like projects that she's worked on, and everyone knows her from Bayonetta. So the fact, I think that that probably played a part in it. Even though VAs across the board, they always get fucked over. It always happens. Most of it just like gets swept under the rug. But this is probably one of the bigger issues that popped up about VAs.
Yeah.
But it is fucking sad.
So, cuz, how do you feel about it?
Ooh, okay. So the whole situation, the things that right now I'm like back and forth between two things because the whole situation itself, it's terrible. It's really bad. I am personally like mad at, I'm gonna say company or co, because right now like after you given us that extra piece of information, it kind of switched to who my anger should be directed at. The other thing though, and I don't know if this is just me, but like just as Shirley said, the way the videos were stated and what she was saying, it sound more like, which completely understandable, she sounded like she was angry and ready to go on a tyrannical rant. That is the wrong term. Not
A tirade.
Tirade, yes, thank you. Tirade, but just didn't. But then at the same time, that caused her words to kind of be a bit mixed up. So like you said, when they explained, okay, other companies will usually support a game money-wise, and then that might be the reasoning for like the drop in pay for a lot of voice actors or anybody for that matter, because I know this also happens with animation studios sometimes too. That none of that was thought of nor explained. She very quickly went to saying boycott this game, boycott Bayonetta 3, don't buy it. And it sounded more like, I'm gonna be honest, especially when she talked about the actress, it sounds like she was a little salty. I understand when something isn't right, but at the same time, when she said, oh yeah, trust me, I love a good actor and everything, but she's not me, she can't officially sign merch and everything, that sounds very...
He was so passive aggressive. That's why I was like, damn, I feel bad for you, but you just made yourself look like a bitch.
You made yourself, that made it where I was on your side at first, but you slowly made me feel like...
Because I'm sorry, she became hypocritical when she was like, don't hate on, I'm not hating on the actress. She did a wonderful job. However, it's like, there is no however.
As soon as you say however,
like,
that's when it's like, all right, now you're reaching into hypocrite territory. Like,
my other question on that is, how much is the actress getting paid?
It's probably
that's what I want to know.
That's the question. Because here's the thing: if it's not the same, it probably isn't just the fact that, oh yeah, we wanted to pay you this much because of company. It probably could have also been something based on like attitude-wise, which they can but can't do.
I mean, also, here's the thing. We have no idea what the new actor is being paid, nor do we know the original amount that Helen was offered. We only know that the end amount, which was the 4,000, after she sent... Okay, let me also get into this. I don't understand how her sending a letter to Hideki would have changed the amount she was getting paid.
Yeah, who is Hideki in the industry?
He's the developer and one of the head people of Platinum Games. Like, he helped found the company.
Okay, so I guess her thought process was, I'm gonna send it to him, and maybe he's gonna, message Nintendo and see if they can.
That's
add
probably
some
what
funds.
she was thinking, because she talked to her connect from Asia who could speak Japanese to translate her situation.
Yeah,
and he was like, I appreciate you. He was being respectful.
Yeah, he was like
customer service. That of course,
I'm gonna be honest, and honestly, sorry. That sounds like that's one of those replies in which you can't really do anything, but you're still trying to communicate like, hey, I understand what's going on, I understand how you feel, I understand how this can hurt, but I'm not in a position to really do anything. I can't do anything about this.
Right, because even though, yes, he is the head, mind you, even if you are the head of a company, you still have a team that things have to go through, especially when your game or project is being funded by different companies. That's a whole nother team meeting in itself. So
but remember, they did get back to her. They did get back to her eventually and just said, oh,
don't get me wrong.
Take the 4K.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, they did get back to her. That doesn't mean Hideki didn't say anything. Or whatever the situation was. I'm not going to assume anyone's part in this. But here's the thing. For her to solely rely on Hideki and not actually approach like other individuals within the project, which she has to be aware of because she was going to actively participate in this project. And mind you, she was the voice in Smash as well. So she already knew who had connections to what and who were in charge.
Do we know the budget for the game?
No, we don't. For Platinum Games for Bayonetta 3.
No,
Yeah.
I would still play the game. I'm a fan of Hellena Taylor. I am. And I am upset about her situation. I do feel tried because she did at the time, but you're telling me over money she couldn't play the kid. Like, that is a little... I am mad about that, but I would still play the game.
Yeah, I will still play it, and here's my reason why. There should be no reason that I should personally affect the life of the current voice actor because the previous voice actor was not allowed on, or was denied, or she rejected. No, mixture of both.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand where they're coming from. Like, I can understand where she's coming from. But the
Like,
game,
you rejected the contract out of respect for yourself because you felt like it was not dignified for you, as your experience should have gained you more income. And so you made the choice to just not take it and withdraw yourself from the project. And so they got another person whose voice also fits. May not be perfect, but it still fits. And they put her on because she was willing to accept the terms and conditions. And they continued on without you. And now, this is how I see it. You had a trial in which you did not approve of it. You tried to get a change. It changed slightly, but not to your satisfaction. You removed yourself from the project. They moved on, got a replacement. The trailers were released. We've seen the content. The gameplay was released.
Well,
and then you drop a video.
You know, add a voice game pack where you can just play the game with a different voice. They can just do that, you know, pull a Catherine. As a DLC, you know? I would pay for it, shit.
With this situation, I haven't bought any of the Bayonetta games, but I would also buy the game. And here's the reason why. And this may seem a little sensitive. I apologize if this seems like it's like, no, insensitive, my fault. And this might seem a little insensitive. You're telling us to boycott a game
that looks fucking fantastic.
You decided, like Chili said, you decided to back out. Now think about other reasons why games have been boycotted before. Usually it's because of mistreatment of not one actor, but multiple actors, sexual assault, abuse. If you take that into perspective and think about why those games have been boycotted compared to this situation looks like you're like literally it looks like a child. It looks like a child complaining about the fact that, oh mommy, I didn't get this, I don't want this, we're not gonna do this anymore, everybody else. And then when people don't agree with you, it's like I'm trying to figure out how to organize my thoughts properly. I apologize. But what I'm basically trying to say is that, like, if you're saying to boycott a game, one, with this big of a fandom, and two, because of the fact of one situation that happened with yourself personally and not anybody else that we know of thus far, it sounds really selfish. It sounds
very much so, because this is not like her situation affects her, but it's also a choice she decided to make. She could have made that 4K flat. Again, she could still have
just
issues
do
with
other projects.
But also with doing this and just deciding to boycott the whole game, she's affecting not only the actress she was saying not to hate on. She's also, because mind you, that actress is getting hated on.
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Hale?
Yeah, she's getting. Bro, I don't know if you noticed, but she's getting trashed on. Yeah, the actress is getting trashed on. The company's now getting trashed on.
What is her name again?
Nintendo's getting trashed on. I can understand because that was found. As for Jennifer doesn't believe. It's like for Last of Us 2. Like when people were sending Laura Bailey death threats, that was bullshit. Yes, Abby was a shit character. Blame Neil. He's the one who made the character. So, I don't feel you should hate on the voice actor because they're playing a character. They're just doing their job at the end of the day.
Honestly,
It's the character that you should be hating on, or the people who made the character, not the person who voiced it.
That's like a whole big situation and a half. I can tell you how many times that happened, and it makes it even worse because like fandoms, especially nowadays, are toxic. They are so toxic, and it's like you as an actor should be mature enough to sit there and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you the actual reason of what happened. I'm back out. Look, don't throw any hate to them. Don't do this, don't do that. Even though we know the fandom is gonna do it, but you already stating even some of these things that are making both the company and the actors look like they're the quote-unquote bad guy in this situation, it's making it 10 times worse. And now what should be this is a explanation video is now this is probably my little petty rant video.
Right.
Yeah, someone should have talked to her about it.
It has negative so many people are getting affected.
I sympathize with you, but it is a little too far out, man. Now, like, really thinking about it.
Because this is how I see it, right? In her situation of quote-unquote not being able to pay bills or keep living because she quote-unquote has nothing to her name that she can lose, she's gonna drag the whole company down. Other people, probably hundreds of other people in a company, because of what? A 4,000 contract that you wanted to be higher because you thought your worth was worth more than that. If you think it's worth, here's the thing. If you don't think that you're respected in a project or an environment, and you decide to leave, sure, you can complain. However, it was also your decision to leave. Leaving that toxic environment, quote unquote, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical, you took it upon yourself to, sure, she tried to make a change. She tried to get what she was expected for. But at the end of the day, she didn't get it, so she left. Quote unquote. That's what I'm guessing what happened, because obviously they got a new person.
Obviously.
Like, obviously.
Obviously, they said, all right, go ahead, do what you want. We're good.
Like, if she, like, I'm not saying she doesn't deserve more. I'm not saying that she doesn't. However, if you feel like your worth is more than what's being offered to you, and you still want to double down and go back at the company that didn't offer you how much you think you're worth, I don't think you're really.
I want to say something about the worth.
Not to be rude. Like, I love you, shorty, but like, I don't think you really worth that much if you're doubling down on the project that didn't think you were worth that much.
Here's my thing, right? And this is where the worth thing comes in, right? So when I was studying at Barbizon, yes, for those who know Barbizon, I studied there, and trust me, it's not really worth it, but I'm not going to say anything too much. When I was studying at Barbizon, you find out that you, like most of everybody been saying here, you don't put yourself to one project. And the reason why is because if you specifically put yourself to one project, after a while, that project will start to see you as expendable and as, okay, they're part of us, they're not part of anybody else, therefore we do not need to challenge others to keep you. Therefore, you can possibly get paid less compared to if you assign yourself to multiple projects, because people will fight for you more to stay in their company. So in this case, if you are really upset at the fact that you've done so much for the company, which great job to you. You are absolutely someone who created an amazing character. However, like we said before, not putting yourself to other companies and other opportunities with voicing games, shows, whatever you want to voice, and only sticking to this one company because, you know, there's only those other two that I think we said Full Metal Alchemist and something else. But just sticking to this, you automatically put yourself in a situation where you're already looked at as oh yeah, she's just going to be there anyway. We know she's going to be here. It was kind of a done deal with that. So at the end of the day, it's not even completely, I'm not going to say it's not completely the company's fault, because Nintendo, there's a reason why I stopped buying your games. But at the end of the day, you're not even putting in thought to the other stuff of, wait, maybe is it the fact that I sat there and kind of just said, like, expected that, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a part of this game, and kind of expected the same amount of pay, if it's the same amount of pay that she was expecting before, if that wasn't also like a low amount, which it should have been, because if that was the case, she would have left at game 1, I'm guessing. But shouldn't you have thought about putting yourself to other activities and projects in order to make sure that you are staying expendable enough where they're gonna have to basically be forced to pay more? Because I know, like, what's his name? The guy who played Lucius. What's his name from Empire?
Fine. Oh, wait.
I'm trying to remember.
Give me a second.
The guy believes that wanted.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard. I'm using him as an example because Terrence Howard was in the Iron Man movie, right? In the first one. Okay, he left. He didn't leave because of the fact of, oh, something happened or anything. He left because he was too expensive, because he was so known in so many other projects. So if that's the case, do you not put this in mind that, okay, if I'm part of other projects, God, I'm ranting, I'm so sorry. If I'm not part of other projects, that I'm gonna be more expendable and that they're gonna possibly pay me less? Or is it just the fact that you're like, oh yeah, they need to pay me this amount? Now, again, I'm not saying that what she's saying is wrong. But at the same time, I'm saying that you're just not putting it in the sense where we can really sit there and sympathize with you.
No. I think for me, it's not that. I do believe she is wrong and not wrong at the same time. She's wrong in the way she's trying to counteract it, which is harming other people because she didn't do things the way she wanted. I don't think she's wrong in the way she's feeling. Sure, you can go out and rant, of course. She either broke her NDA or maybe not. Maybe it really expired. Who knows? But in telling people to just actively just boycott a game because you weren't a part of it, because you got offered 4K for that project and that project alone and you didn't take it, it didn't hurt you because you denied it. Like, that's like me as an artist and commissioner. Being offered a project for like 200 and I'm like, nah, I think my project is worth like a good 500, and they're like, okay, I'll take my business elsewhere. And I'm like, wow, okay. And then blast you all over the internet. That doesn't make any sense on my part. Because I chose not to take up that contract. Maybe I did commissions for you before, who knows? That's not important. It's that this project specifically, they wanted to be within this budget. Whatever the reason, maybe they have a higher budget, but they're not willing to spend that much. It is my choice whether I want to take that amount or not. She chose not to take that amount, but now she's doubling back. And that's what I think she's wrong at. Because now she's trying to bring down that person, or in this case, this company, even though they did nothing wrong.
Dang, it's really quiet right now. What happened to all the voices?
They were only offer 4K. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
They've only offered 4K. Oh, wow, our host is eating. Wow, that's amazing. But yeah. So that whole situation is it's a back and it's not even a back and forth. It's a you know what?
It's a whole thing in itself.
It's a whole thing in itself. You know what else is a whole thing in itself? You know what? I'm not going to change the subject yet. We're not going to change the subject yet. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that yet because I'm still heated about it. So.
But in better news, did you see those other bayonettas though?
Other bayonettas? What are you talking about?
She didn't watch the trailer.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't.
Bro, hold on.
Girl, you should know. I barely like keep up with the Bayonetta fandom.
It was called Bayonetta. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Bro, stream it. Honestly, I'm interested. Honestly, because like personally, I'm not really into Bayonetta gameplays wise, but being a previous fashion student,
you gonna fall in
love her looks.
You are gonna fall in love.
Okay, here we are. Here we go. Oh dang! I gotta sign in to confirm my age. What?
Oh dang! Give me a second.
Because I use a different thing as my opening. Instead of using Google as my opening thing, it's like not Explorer. I forgot what it's called.
Firefox?
Not Firefox. It's the different one.
Opera GX?
Hold on.
Internet Explorer?
Hold on. I'll let you know in a minute. I'm watching it. Give me a minute. I'm watching it. Give me a minute. Oh my god. No.
I love how we all had the same reaction. Oh my god. Oh.
No! Bayo! The OG! And it wasn't even the version 2 one!
Don't worry, I'll explain that. Don't worry.
I don't like you. I never liked you. Alright, Luca. Okay. Again, I don't like you.
Are you talking about Viola?
Yes.
Bro, yeah, I hate Viola for real.
I really don't like her.
Why?
Bro,
your profile pic.
Imagine loving Bayo and everything she like embodies, and then seeing this wreck called Viola. Her like.
Oh, good. Yes.
How we feel about the pink hair?
Oh my god! Oh my god! She's adorable. Oh, she's adorable. Okay, I'm like a sucker for pink. You guys know that. So.
But also big she roller skates.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god! I love the red one.
Yo, I already claimed the red one. That's my bitch. That's her.
And then John, my girl John is here.
That was funny as hell. So that's my bitch.
Oh, look at her.
She just looks so good in dark skin.
Oh my god. Is that supposed to be Bayo or is that Jean?
That's Bayo.
That's Bayo? What?
I call her Conquistador Bayo.
Countries?
Conquistador.
Dang, I love how they ended with that. The Viola getting stabbed in the stomach. Okay, I love the new Bayos. I love their looks. American Bayo. It's Bayo. She got the mole. Yeah, that one, I was so like caught off guard because the blonde hair. So I was like, what?
I like how that caught us off guard and not the one with fucking Egyptian theme. That was like
no, because okay, the Egyptian thing, right? The thing with Bayo that I kind of like understand is she's the whole fashion icon. So I wouldn't be like, oh, what? If you see like the Egyptian thing. It was the blonde hair that threw me off. Like, okay, when did you go blonde? Like, oh crap.
Yeah, not even go blonde. Like, she's like, platinum blonde, that's okay. Blonde? Excuse me?
It went like full on, like she went full on Alice in Wonderland blonde.
Yup.
Let me see, what is this? Bayo, Jean, Cheshire. Okay, that makes sense. Seeing the Cheshire thing. I love John's new look. At the same time, it kind of bothers me. And the only reason why is because seeing her in the past look, wow, I just caught something.
I feel like she's getting pimped out, low-key.
Not gonna lie, but her new look is pink, right? In the last game, what was her color?
Red.
And what was the color of her suit?
White.
What happens when you mix red and white?
Yeah, you're right. But she also had red in the first game.
Pink.
But
well, no, yeah, but I'm saying the joke is like her outfit is pink now, which is a combination. Pink is a combination of red and white.
Her colors got diluted.
But yeah, I like that. That was nice. That felt good. Yeah.
I love how when they're talking about Bayo, just like, yeah, Bayo is ready to slay. Then John, she's on a wish to bring her own set of dangerous yet fashionable surprises. And then just Viola.
Honestly, a lot, because the thing is that, you know what like this character reminds me of?
Who's Viola?
Yeah, Viola. She reminds me of one of those people who are like, and I understand like we haven't really got her full story yet, but like she reminds me of one of those people who are like, oh yeah, I'm a part of this because it looks cool, and I actually don't know the real. Yes, not. She looks like a poser.
Thank you. I said that when I
reminds me so much of a poser.
Bro, Courtney, what did I say? Bro?
I'm sorry. It really seems like that, because the thing is, I guess it's kind of because we're used to like the older style of Bayonetta and like Jean, and how they look like older and like, you know, sophisticated, and like, yeah, we went under these teachings for a while and know what we're doing. And then there's like Viola, who looks like
got her own style.
I'm edgy. I'm punk, so I'm gonna start taking up this training because that's what I need to do as an edgy punk emo girl. And I'm like,
yeah, it really doesn't fit.
Like, here's the thing. I can appreciate all styles, right? However, girl, what the fuck is going on with your outfit? Like, mind you, I'm a person that likes really dark palette clothes. Like, I like punk style, even tech wear.
No, it's in.
Here's you saying tech wear just remind me. She looks like a character that would fit well in the Watch Dogs too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Courtney, say I'm wrong. Come on now.
No, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Come for me if you want, because this might be me like tapping into like my anime, like we're not going to talk about that actually. Anyway, there's a lot of other different styles that they could have absolutely gone with that would have fit better than this. Like, legitimately, if you wanted to make Viola different from Jean and Bayonetta, but still make it relatively same to them, all you had to do was just make her a little more quote-unquote childish. And what I mean by that is this. In the circumstance of her learning under their teaching, one thing that I feel like should absolutely be taught as well is the outfits, the looks, personality, and therefore with that you have, I'm using this term because this is like what I do know. If I have to look up the actual proper term, so excuse me if I get anything wrong. For example, Lolita Witch. That is one that you can absolutely translate into this look. Another one you can definitely translate, let's say you want to go with like someone who's a little more on the darker side, quiet and everything, you can absolutely do that. There's another way you can do that where you can basically take Bayonetta's style and just turn her younger and more quiet. Boom, there's another look you can give Viola. Another one, if you wanted to keep her in this punk rock style, if you wanted to keep her like that, I would literally, one, just change the outfit, because first of all, take off those plaid pants.
Thank you. Alright, here was my issue, right? I understand what they're trying to go for. They don't want a very hyper feminine outfit. That's why they avoided that, because they already have it in Sean, and they already have it in Bayo. However, look, realistically, a suit does not fit Viola. I'm sorry. It does not fit Viola.
Oh my god. And
however, there was so many ways to approach a masculine outfit on a feminine figure. Besides this is just trying to throw on anything you can and go to a punk rock concert just to look like you're part of the crowd.
Looks like she watched 3 TikTok videos about being emo, and it
yes,
Damn.
she looked like she followed the wiki how about being emo.
Yo,
rude.
Look, Alicia.
No, I'm sorry, but
look, here's the thing, right? I've seen so many people that wear punk rock, even alternative outfits. Like, some of these pieces individually don't look like they should go together, but they make it work. They have the most like outgoing hairstyles and everything. She doesn't make it work. She could totally rock the same hairstyle, but with a different outfit altogether. Still be masculine at that.
I want to say
the outfit they chose for her did not fit her.
If they really wanted to go with like the masculine like look for her, or the masculine punk rock look, pink. Just look up pink. That was it. If you really, yes, the singer. If you take a look at her clothing, she still fits that. If you wanted to go with that look for this character, pink. That would have been like 10 times better than what they were doing here. It makes me hurt physically. It makes me like, ooh, this is interesting. Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about this. Sorry, I was searching up photos of Viola and I came across this, which I don't know how I feel about it.
But what am I looking at?
Why does Bayonetta look like an old lady?
Yeah,
because she is old.
I mean, she is, but it looks like she's much older.
That's the
it's the grandma white hair. That's why.
If this one is supposed to be USA, if like the one with the pink hair is supposed to be USA, I feel like that's not exactly.
No, that's a weeb. That's a weeaboo right there.
That's a
yeah. You got the roller skates. That's the whole vibe.
That's literally a weird.
I didn't see the roller skates. From what it looked like to me, it looked like she was more of like a K-pop or J-pop star. That's why I was like.
That's what they call.
Well, Americans love K-pop, so yeah.
I mean, I can't lie about that because I have a whole.
That would be Japan.
I thought it would have been Japan.
No, it's just a weeb that wants to be Japanese.
Unless like I don't mind the pink hair. It depends. I have to be honest. A lot of these depend on their personality, but by looking at them, I already feel like China is gonna be like the kind of dictator like one.
I like China.
She looks like she can stomp.
Look at the full dress on China. Is it an actual Chinese dress or is it just like?
I think it is, right?
Yes,
Hold on,
it is.
Right now.
With the slit too? With the slit on the legs?
I don't think you saw her full outfit, sir.
Please let me see this.
I don't think you saw her full outfit. Hold up, read that post, please.
Oh, I love that. Like the outfit is reminiscent of like her V1 outfit with the moon in the middle. And I'm trying to see the sides, but
so
If
Lisa,
China
remember
won,
when we was doing detective work?
Yeah.
And I was going frame by frame capturing her fucking outfit.
oh,
Yes,
it does. Okay, never mind. So China is my top one. All right.
oh, ooh, I like that.
Find that from day one.
Word.
Trailer dropped. Yeah, I was on.
I like that. That's
I think it might be China, Egypt, France, USA.
yeah.
That's mommy right there.
Damn, these dudes look mid, except for China and Egypt. France with the top hat is not going well, bro.
Reminds me of a persona. It reminds me of a persona. That's it.
No, I personally.
Oh, Arsene? No, it can't be Arsene.
It reminds me of Arsene and Morgana's persona.
Ew, I forgot Morgana's persona because it's Morgana and nobody used them.
It's like a big ass. This big bitch. Hold on. Ghana. P5.
And what is on USA's wrist? Is that supposed to be like a watch that's iced out?
So those are shield. So think of
Raquan, this is it. What's his persona?
y'all seen Big Hero 6, right?
Ooh, yeah, I don't remember his name, but
Yeah.
I remember the fencing.
Y'all seen Big Hero 6, right?
Yeah.
Big Hero 6, of course.
Remember the speed girl?
Go.
Oh, that's the shit she's had. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
exactly what
basically
you're talking
that. Because
Yeah.
I was watching, she was skating. After she transed out of her demon form, she was skating on her wheels.
Wait, so is this just Go-Go, but like Bayonetta?
Basically, and I
Well,
live for it.
about. Those rich.
Yeah,
sorry.
she has them on her legs too.
Oh, I thought when you guys said when you were saying roller skating, I thought you were talking about actual roller skates that she had.
No, she's
Oh.
rolling skating like Go-Go.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
I
Okay,
think-
so then,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
USA
think
is
they all
last for
look
me. Then.
dope. China has
I like
the
that
best
jacket though.
design,
That puffer
but they
jacket.
all look dope.
Puffer jacket kind of fire though.
Her puff jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it looks really good. Okay, you know what? Looking at the outfit without the hair and stuff, I can see the American like influence. Not gonna lie.
I can see the American dream on it.
Bro, from this photo, I don't know why France keeps reminding me of Sanji from fucking One
Stop.
Piece.
Oh my
Stop.
God.
Stop. Stop. I didn't need to see that. I can't unsee it.
No, okay. Come at me if you want. Okay, I apologize. But I was trying to figure out what this character reminded me of. There was a voice going through my head, and I'm like trying to remember where this came from. And then it popped up. And forgive me, Chili.
If I
JoJo?
Which JoJo? Which what?
The first season, part 1.
Oh my god.
Literally the literal first friend he really makes. What's his name?
Talking about Zeppelin.
Is it Zeppelin? No, not the one who trains him.
Okay.
No, the one who basically I remembered his name so much, and then he was the dude who was like he was like, oh, yo, dude, I see like actual like strengthening you and everything. Now I don't attack him, guys. Like it was right when he was in England. Like that's where they met. He like, oh my god, why can't I remember his name?
God, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I can't remember. Oh, Speedwagon.
Yes, Speedwagon. There we go.
I'm like waiting for you to remember. I'm like, no, let me just.
I remember it was like the name of an object. So I was like, what object was it though?
It's crazy
Yes.
because I remember.
It gave him Speedwagon.
I didn't know he was like one of his first people he met.
It wasn't one of the first people he met. It was one of like first real friends he actually had.
Oh, okay. See, that threw me off.
Because like Speedwagon ended up like, you know, he really didn't have any other actual.
I'm not gonna lie,
Everybody
you should have
watched
just said
before.
the best husbando in JoJo. People would have realized it's Speedwagon because everybody calls him that.
See, I can't really say that because I'm not that far into the fandom yet.
No, he is the best husband. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't got that far
Where are you right now?
to there. No,
where
but
are
I
you
do.
right
love
She's watching part 6.
now? You watching part?
No.
What do you? Nigga, what?
She isn't?
No,
No.
I thought she was. She was
I'm
also-
still in part 1.
Oh,
I'm done with part 1. I'm in part 2.
Oh, it's because it's in the same season, right?
Yeah, I get that.
so-
I understand. I was confused as
Yeah,
well.
I'm loving the American JoJo though. I'm loving him so far. He's great. He's everything Joseph wasn't.
Wait. Hold on. Are you referring to Joseph Joestar as American JoJo?
No,
Alright, you did it, man.
I'm referring to his grandson.
Jotaro is not American, he's Japanese.
Well, no, yeah, but
She's talking about
he's
She's
in
talking about
America,
Joseph.
so I call him.
Wait, hold on.
She's talking about Joseph.
You're
Not
talking
Joseph.
about...
Jonathan is the
Joseph?
first one.
Wait, hold on.
Jonathan is
No,
in
yeah,
part
I am
1.
talking about Joseph.
Yeah,
I don't know
it is
why my
Joseph.
mind processed Jonathan.
that makes more sense. Because I was gonna say,
Yeah, I am talking about Joseph.
The dude who voices the kid in Kids Next Door. Number 1.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh crap, what?
What the hell?
It doesn't even sound like. Well, I don't watch it in English anymore. I watch it in Japanese.
I mean, they type their names out in the sub.
Yeah, I don't watch it in the English one because I like, you know, the sound where it's like Jotaro, Dio. I want to get to that sound, but I don't feel comfortable switching back and forth between English and Japanese. And I like the Japanese how they sound so far. So.
yo, I did not realize this chick from Big Hero 6 had heels on. What the fuck?
What chick?
Same.
Which one?
To be honest, I didn't even remember
Bubblegum?
Big Hero 6
Big
except for
Yes, he does.
Why does she have heels on? She looks like she's 6 foot. What the fuck?
Bro,
Honey Lemon? Yeah.
That's all.
I love Honey Lemon. Shorty was freaking.
Honey Lemon is great.
yeah, she's tall.
Bro looks tall without the heels, and then she just wants added honey. Okay.
Yeah, man. In life,
Honey Lemon, okay? You have to
sometimes in
understand,
life-
her personality is as high as she is, okay?
Damn.
Shorty's a sugar high in itself. Like
She's not stoned. She's more of a sugar high than a Go-Go would be more stoned than Honey Lemon.
Yeah. That is true.
That is very
Maybe I don't know where you found this track, but this is fire.
Oh, so
I was looking around for it because I've heard it from actually watching the show. I remembered it. I tried to look it up on Spotify, and I finally found it.
what, the song?
Yeah, the song I'm playing. You know the you watch anything of the Monogatari series?
You have to show me. Sometimes I don't remember my name.
He doesn't.
Oh, okay. Shit. Hold on. Okay, Monogatari. Shit.
Off topic completely, but yesterday I went to the Knicks game.
and how was
Oh,
it?
nice.
I was
Wait,
stressed.
do you know this guy?
Oh,
no, I don't.
Okay, never mind.
wait, hold up, wait, no.
I was stressed yesterday.
Show her the cat.
I'm
Her?
crying.
Oh, yeah, then no, I don't
About
know.
Hellena Taylor.
What?
I wish I was.
Nobody T's talking about this?
No, I said TMZ.
Oh, of course
Dang.
TMZ.
Of course it. I'm actually surprised. Why
I'm
aren't they
not.
on this earlier?
bro.
No, why weren't they on here earlier?
TMZ, Bayonetta. How are they?
Wait, she wasn't supposed to voice that Bayonetta.
No, she was.
Really?
Wait, Is she
I thought she was supposed to voice the other Bayonettas.
No, she's supposed to voice. No, when you're voicing Bayonetta, it's just all Bayonettas.
No, but
Yeah.
Why does she say it like that? Why she says friends, worldlings, bayonetters?
She's
Bayonetters.
British.
That's I guess that's the fandom names, guys.
yeah, y'all Bayonettas.
Y'all
Nutters.
all Bayonetters.
That sounds like horny people. I'm good.
I mean, it's Bayonetta, so
Yeah, I love Bayonetta, but I'm
So-
not
Oh,
Bayonetta.
it's the Bayos, to be honest. Just say the Bayos. 'Cause that's
no, the
better.
Bayonetters.
That's what she said. That's not what the fandom said. So
Wait a minute. Hold up. Question. Was she supposed to voice?
And she's British, so you know what
What
they
is-
call cigarettes over there.
Was they gonna have her voice Cereza Bayonetta or
yeah, she's gonna voice every Bayonetta, every single one.
every single one?
Every
Yeah,
single
because Bayonetta makes it
yeah,
for the
then
Bayonettas have the same voice.
I love how they frame this, right? Taylor says her beef isn't with Taylor. Incorrect. Hales, whom she wishes the best, but also notes that this woman has no rights to claim herself as Bayonetta, as the character has been hounded by herself since the beginning. She scams the video game industry at large for what she says is a systematic practice to screw over talents and keep all the profits to X's.
Yeah, it sounds like she should go to Poland, bro.
Here's the joke, right? The thing is that when she said she can't sign as Bayonetta, I think she technically can. At this
She
point,
doesn't own Bayonetta.
she doesn't own Bayonetta. And here's the other thing too, because if we consider it like this, if you consider Cereza, yes, is Bayonetta, but a different timeline of Bayonetta, and she's voicing Cereza, but not the other Bayonetta,
Technically, yeah, she can.
technically she could sign as her.
Because she's not your Bayos.
It's not like- Yeah,
Right.
you
It's
just
a whole
voice it-
different
you voice the
timeline,
character.
meaning not the same person.
Right, and that's like saying the English voice actor has no rights to claim the character. Like,
Yeah, it's like saying Goku isn't Goku, bro.
Yo,
Goku isn't Goku.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course, a
right,
nigga.
John Cena.
Of course, the
Goku.
fucking monkey is always gonna bring in Goku.
It's like saying
If
John
Sean
Cena wasn't
Simo
Goku.
wasn't Goku, I think that would make a problem for fans because Sean Simo's voice is so
Saying
iconic.
Goku is
Unless he passed
like
away,
saying
God
Chucky
forbid.
is
But if he passed
Donald
away,
Glover.
it would be more
different people,
understandable.
guys.
But if he did pass
No,
away,
who was
and
the
they
original
belatedly
voice?
did that, then fans would be upset because they passed
Who was the
away.
original voice actor for Goku before John Cena? Because I know they
I
had a
forgot his
whole.
name. Something Drummond.
Because I've never heard that voice actor. I don't think
Wait,
I've ever
really?
heard
There was
his voice.
another person before.
Yeah, because okay,
Oh,
Yeah,
there's two different. There was a different Vegeta. There was a whole different cast.
And then there was the because he's the Funimation. The Ocean Dub came before the Funimation dub. They took it from them. That's why Dragon Ball came out. Like, because they got the rights.
But I don't think I've ever heard the original Goku voice.
I don't think I've ever
Really?
heard it either.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the Ocean Dub.
Speaking of dubs, hey Alicia,
Hi.
oh no.
how you enjoying Wink so far? How you like the series so far? Anything that you want to state about it?
Did Overwatch kick me out of the game? Did they sign me out?
Hey, what the fuck?
I think it's dope. I
Bro,
like
who
the
is
villain.
Hmm?
I like the villain. I like. Yeah, I like the villain. I like Flora. Flora's the goat. She is awesome, and I will always think that she's my favorite character. I fuck with you, Flora. You're a bad bitch.
All right, I just had to ask that. Wanted to see if you had any comments or questions.
No.
What is this, Goku?
Bro, after growing up with Sean, I
Right.
can't listen to this. I cannot listen to this, bro. This shit is ass.
Dude, what is this, Goku? Dude, I only listened to about like 7 seconds of it.
Damn, y'all
Right.
really don't like the Ocean Dub?
No, this shit's ass, bro.
It's just so funny.
Let me hear.
You're right.
Yo! and that was just a warning. I'm saying, whose granddad is
He
this?
literally sounds like those parody. Like he literally sounds like he came from Team 4-Star.
Nah, bro.
Warm was a good warm up.
Whose
Nah, bro, the
granddad
big
is
green dub is the worst dub.
Yo.
That is
David,
the
hop
worst
back on, bro.
Y'all back on, bro.
Hop back on, bro.
What the hell happened?
I don't even watch Dragon Ball Z like
Oh,
that.
it
That's
just
No,
closed
let
it.
me
Just
show
closed
y'all
it.
the
Okay,
worst
no, put
one.
it back up.
Actually, I highly recommend you don't watch Kai if you start watching the Dragon Ball Z series. Watch
No, watch
Dragon
Kai.
Ball.
You
Z.
should
No,
watch
watch
it.
it.
No.
I agree with
Kai is
you.
way
Watch
better. Kai is way better. Kai is
No,
better.
No, it's not.
Kai is better.
No, it's not.
Kai is only better because you've seen Z.
Mysteries abound.
Bro,
Yeah.
but the reason I'm saying you should watch Z over Kai is because
The
Kai.
only time I actually watched Dragon Ball Z was when 4Kids was still alive. Because
Oh
it used to just come
no,
on.
you watched the bad one with the Pokemon.
Yeah. I never knew what it was. All I knew, because they kept replaying the same, like, I guess, season. It was always the one where, I don't even want to say if this is a spoiler or not, Goku dies. He gotta travel through heaven, basically.
Spoiler
To get back.
alert.
Take
Yeah,
don't you ever
please
call
do a
that?
spoiler warning next time.
Wait, I gotta make sure this is the one. Hold on.
That's literally, that's why I don't fight on Dragon Ball Z. That's why I don't like get at it, because I'm like, I'm not into it. I don't watch it. I'm not into it, and that's all I remember of it.
Feel good about yourself because of that? You feel better enough?
Huh?
You spoiled it for a
You
while.
feel better about yourself? You feel good? You feel better?
Yeah.
You think you can take us on in a fight?
I definitely can't do that, but I could take you on in a dance battle.
You can't. Why?
Oh, she's challenging you.
Oh.
Give me 3 months and I kick your butt in dancing.
3 months. You
I'll
don't
Wait. How's 10,
When I put
11, 12, 1, 2, 3,
You're
4?
talking about until we get
Now,
to
David
fucking.
and Darius,
How's
listen to
6
that
months?
and tell me what's the worst dub you ever heard. Listen to the
Oh my
last
God,
video I
I'm
said.
scared.
Yo, Alicia, you're trolling. You're trolling. This is a troll. Nah, nigga. What? What is that? What is that? That's racist. That's racist as fuck. That is so fucking racist. Hell no.
Wait, no, she sounds like she doesn't. No, why does she sound like that?
Racist.
Nah, that has to be
That
has to be racially charged.
No.
That has to be racially charged.
No.
No,
That's a real dub.
no.
No, there is no way.
That's a real dub.
You're
It's a
lying,
speed
right?
dub.
You're lying.
You're
lying,
I'm not
right?
even being mean. That was not. I did not mean no racial part. I was being genuine. That's a really bad dub. That's a speedy dub.
Yo, you're
That-
right.
No,
that-
you're bad. You didn't see the worst
Yo.
of it.
Why? Why?
Yo,
No.
bro, whoever did that shit, whoever dumped that
You
shit,
need to leave.
But look at that one. Look at
you
the
need to be
Judas.
fired.
No. Oh my God, no.
Apply the secret ointment, Popo. Popo. The secret ointment.
Yeah, that Vegeta one is speedy dub.
Nah, the secret ointment is fire.
Yeah, Chris, I know you're listening to speedy
We're
dub. I
talking
heard
about
that.
the worst Dragon Ball Z dubbed.
Nah, I think the leaks
No,
was probably
just
the
wait
best
for Gohan. Gohan? Oh
Oh.
my gosh, Gohan sounded terrible. He actually sounded terrible.
Wait, which Gohan?
That's in it. That's in this video. You just have to
Well, I'm
put
trying to
it
play
in the
secret,
video.
but I forgot how to do it.
But here you go. I have to find the timestamp, but it's in this video where you hear Kid Gohan's voice, and his voice is terrible.
Daddy! That actually sounded pretty good. I'm sorry. Father!
If you call me daddy, I'm coming in with the baddie. Cause daddy.
Father, the androids!
Skip to like 1 minute, and that's where you see Gohan and Lord Slug.
Wait, who's moaning?
Because That's what he did in the video.
But yeah, this is a real dub. I was
This shit was good. You was the Popo. Open the secret ointment, Popo. I think the Chi-Chi one freaks me out the most though, from the leaks.
Sebastian, get down.
Sebastian, stay.
Yeah. This is ladies and gentlemen.
Can I say this?
I seen
Can
the video.
I say this?
I think it's funny. Yeah, it's an English dub. It's
Give me. Forgive me. Hey, Chili. Tell me this doesn't give you Bible Black dub vibes.
Stop.
Yo.
Tell me it doesn't. No, seriously. Tell me it doesn't.
Chill with that.
I'm not even trying to make. The thing is this. At first, I was gonna say ghost stories, but then I realized I never heard.
They call. Guess what they call Videl? They
I was
call
gonna say
Videl
ghost
Kami.
stories, but then I was like, nah, because the way their voice acting is. Tell me.
They call Kid Goku
Because I think
Monkey
ghost stories was
Boy,
funny.
and they call Bulma John. Yachi's called Uncle Happy. Oolong is Sun Quar is Little Thing. Chaozu is Dumpling. Korra
This
is
is
Cat God. Mercenary Tao is Uncle Tao. Androids, man-made robots. Android 8, number 8. Power Pole, Wonder Rod. Krillin's name is Mohan. Oh man.
Mohan.
Yeah, Mohan. Goku is called Gohan.
Gohan.
And Gohan is called Goku. And Vegeta is called Uncle Bigger. And Krillin is also called
Uncle what?
Infinite Hands
Why is he
and
called
Big
Uncle?
Brother.
Did you say Infinite Hands?
Yes, Infinite Hands. Krillin's name is Infinite Hands. And Big Brother.
Dude, that's freaking cool.
Nah, that sounds fire. That sounds
That's
fire.
a dope name.
Infinite hands.
Yep. But yeah, Vegeta's Uncle Bigger. And Tien Shinhan is Doe. Cell is Shallow. Master Roshi is Mr. Boy. King Kai is Gay King. And Bojack is King Bogo. And
Like the ground?
Future Trunks is Doronguso.
A Rongaso?
And Piccolo is Uncle Moton. Or Digimoto?
Wait, what's Kami's name?
Oh, I don't see Kami. Videl is called Kami.
Kami!
Like they call, yeah.
Videl is called Kami?
Yeah, Videl is called Kami. And Bulma's called John.
Oh, I forgot how to play Sekiro.
That's
Ain't fun,
good
bro.
for you. I wish I was joking. I heard about it years ago, but the first time I saw a video about it was when this guy, he was he did a he was 17. I forgot his name. I think he was Savage 17, but he changed his name. But yeah, he did a video on his video, and then I heard 18's voice like that, and I was like, why does she sound like that? And then I found out what it was. Yeah.
What?
Go speed it up, bro. But yeah, is there any last words we're gonna say about Bayonetta before we end this podcast?
Bayonetta 3 in stores on October 28th.
Wow.
Question mark?
Yeah,
Hashtag not sponsored.
Courtney said, where the hentai?
Yeah, officially. We don't have to say that.
Viola? Young man, I'm sorry, man, but if that's what you're rocking with, man,
You said Viola.
that's you. Stop the Bayo and Genie stuff, bro.
Honestly,
That's
yeah,
never
I
gonna
agree.
stop.
Bayo and Jean's ship is gross. They're like sisters. That's disgusting. That's incest. Don't do that. They're like sisters, not a couple. That's like incest. No. At least us are not sisters. But yeah. Olivia David, Darius, and last words.
I mean,
I don't
I don't
know.
really
That's
know.
really it.
I don't even know very now like that. But it sounds like Nintendo be taking L's.
Like usual.
That's funny. Alright, well,
You know,
that's the podcast.
Well, Nintendo not really taking L's. You see, they got the Mario movie.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, Nintendo really don't care either way. If you
Yeah, they
boycott
really
it,
do.
It's really not going to do anything.
That's true.
It doesn't
Even
matter.
if you
It
boycott
doesn't.
Nintendo,
It really doesn't
Yeah,
matter
but
because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, so many people love to suck Nintendo's dick. So it's like,
so you might as well just give up. Give us your money.
because if you say anything negative about Nintendo, then everybody else is gonna be on you because you're a Nintendo, because you're the one Nintendo hater, while everybody else loves Nintendo. Like,
Oh my god, I could say that.
Well, I think
EA
that's
is a
a fair
terrible
way to
company
end it.
too. I like to add that EA is a terrible company. Yeah, but they do publish good games, but the games that they make, dog,
I mean, what about it
that's
Takes Two?
terrible. What about Takes Two?
Yeah, It Takes Two. What about
Takes
that?
Two was really good.
It was a game.
Yeah, they
Oh
publish.
yeah, but they publish
Publish.
good games though.
Oh,
They
so
publish
make
good
it?
games. No, remember the guy? Yeah, they just help. They
They
just
don't
help with
work.
funding.
It's not
and they
on the.
push.
It's not like Atlas, like a branch under EA.
What?
Like when his studio, like they're not a branch under EA. Like they're not a partner.
I don't know. I just know that he was the one who made it, and then EA published it. So it probably is. He probably is a studio under EA, but yeah. Yeah, I think he is a studio under EA, so it's probably an EA game. Oh well.
Maybe.
But I guess EA doesn't really care about him that much. They give him the money to make the game, but they're not gonna tell him, "Oh, put microtransactions in the game,"
Yeah, it's
because he's not that big. What else? Who else is a bad company? Well, makes bad games. I don't know. What about yours? But yeah, good night.
I guess
I
we're
think
done
that's
with
fair.
for us.
Can I
Hey,
take
what's the company?
Peace.
Go ahead.
Bye.
Ew.
I'm under your bed tonight.